Hello everyone, my name's Tina from Mommy's Play 2. Today I am going to be showing you one of my first builds for YouTube. Okay, I've been doing it for years, at least about 7 or 8 years, starting with Sims 2, with building houses and community lots, and also doing gameplay and create a Sims. But I just never put it on YouTube, and so my son the other day was saying, Mom, why don't you show everyone what you're doing, and maybe you can bounce ideas off of each other, or just kind of create a forum for, people that love Sims. So I created my own channel, and you can check me out on Mommy's Play 2. And then at the end, I'll give you all the information if you want to also follow me as well. Basically today I'm creating a modern style home. And I got inspired by really something interesting. I had heard that they're going to be coming out with Newcrest, which is a new town that's going to be available next week. Okay, and I heard it's going to be completely empty, and it's going to be for us to be able to go on and create, the town in which we want it to be. So I really love that idea. It gives a lot of creativity for us that likes to, build worlds and create communities. So what I'm doing right now, as you can see, I'm trying to just kind of get everything together. And so I came up with the modern style because I really like modern style homes. I feel like you can be very creative with them. So with this particular build, I really wanted to get real modern deco with it. And so it's going to have a lot of dimensions, multi-levels, a lot of window accents that I really love. And so I wanted to do this because I feel like Sims are their own race of people, although they don't even exist. But I wanted to create something that would be Sim-like, because I feel that Sims would be creative. And so in this build, I wanted to come up with really rich brick layering for the outside landscape of the building. And as we go along, you can see that I created I'm starting right here to create the carport. And I wanted to make sure that I want to make sure that I'm starting to create the carports, because I feel, what if they decide that they're going to start, having cars, or they're going to create a community, which I'm praying they're going to create a community that we can actually go and drive down the street in with our Sims. So I wanted to prepare for that, because I didn't prepare for the basement, and I didn't prepare for the pool. And what I mean by that is I didn't get the chance to make sure that I could have them do certain things when I had the house. So for instance, I could never go into the basement once I already had a foundation of a house. If anyone knows how to do that, please let me know, because I'm still having a problem with the pre-existing house. How do you put in a basement on a pre-existing house? If it's possible, let me know. And then with the pool, I put so much stuff in the backyard of some of my builds that I wasn't able to find enough room to put the pool. And these are some of the, my beloved homes that I had created. So let me know if you have some options for gameplay with that, or how I could do some different building on that. Anyway, so as you can see, everything's coming along. I'm getting the carport together. Let's skip this right along. Right here, I'm trying to get that frame I was telling you about to give some detail to the front of the building. I wanted to have like a really nice architectural deco kind of design in the front. So that's what I'm doing there. Okay, so it's really coming along here. I created a balcony for the top level, but I actually got rid of it and felt that it wasn't needed. Because once I got into the house, and I know you probably might have this same problem, I don't really go around planning, how I'm going to build this stuff. I just get on my computer and then just start going away with it. So sometimes with the planning, it could be better, but who has time for that? I just want to have fun with it. I don't want to have, particular strict guidelines for how I'm going to play the game. So in this particular one, I just went at it and just started building off the top of my head of, what I would love to see my Sims live in. You will also notice with me that, see, I'm already on the second floor, and it's going to have another dimension of that too. But I just love the way that looks. Look how that's coming along. I'm so happy about this. And then here I'm just trying to put in the windows. And I love window treatment. I love a lot of windows actually. But I was figuring with this, I wanted to use the accents for the window, which is a long, where I just kind of use some of the wall pieces to do that with. But I figured I wanted them to have some privacy, so I don't have it just kind of all windows. And so it gives them a bit of, it gives a better detail. Plus, too, if I want to hang things on the wall, I don't want to have to worry about it's a lot of window space. So that's why I did that. And then also, too, guys, I'm going to be putting up some other builds and actually creator rooms for the house. So please stay tuned for that. That'll be coming up, I'm sure, in the next week or so. I'm so into this. I've got so many videos that I haven't been even able to download. A lot to share with you that I've created over the years, especially with Sims 4. I love Sims 3 as well. I think Sims 3 was awesome. I'm just kind of going with the flow, so I just kind of started to create Sims 4. I started working with Sims 4 more. But I have to say, Sims 3 was probably one of my favorites. It had all of the age stages from birth to seniors. With this one, it's still kind of limiting us on what we can do with the gameplay. So I'm hoping that they're going to get a little bit better and they're going to give us a little more. I feel like they're just kind of giving us crumbles, but not the whole enchilada. So we want enchiladas, no crumble. So here I'm finishing up the carport and moving right along. As you can see, I started putting up my brick design, which I love that wall. I love brick, okay? So you're going to probably see the brick on the walls in the home. And some of my other designs from some of the other houses that I've done, I definitely love brick. And you'll say, okay, this must be a Mommy's Play 2 design. Because I love brick with the paint and with the different dimensions. I think it's just beautiful. Let's see. So the carport's done. The backyard is done, except for in one of my next episodes, you'll see how I created an outdoor patio space for my Sims to go and hang out, when they don't want to be in the house. When I started this design, I'm putting on the roofing here too. And when I started this design, I was kind of worried about what would the roofing come out looking like, because I always felt that they don't have enough design for the roof. It was just kind of like already shaped out roofs, and I wanted something a little different. But I guess I got to live with this for now. I remember in the past Sims, they had something where you could cut the wall. So I'm hoping that this is something that they have as a cheat or something like that for the Sims 4. One of the cheats that I'm sure you're all familiar with is the move objects cheat, and I use that like every time I build, because I want things, and also too when I do my interior design, because sometimes things just don't fit the way you want to. So we need that extra little help. So I'm so glad that it's in the Sims 4. I think it's in your console, you'll type in bb.moveObjects, okay? And then you'll type in move objects. If I'm wrong on that, let me know. But I think it worked for me when I tried to do it. So anyway, I've actually got the second level, and it's actually a terrace outside from the balcony or outside from a bedroom there. So as you can see over to the left, they can go in the patio out onto the terrace to look over into the patio. So I think that would be really cool. And so I always kind of try to think also too, like, who would live here? What Sim would I have living here? Well, I already created what's from Empire. If you guys are familiar, the show Empire that comes on Fox 11. It's on hiatus right now, but I can't wait for it to come back on. And so I created the actual whole cast of that show. And so my sister thought that I was just right on the way that a lot of them look, especially Cookie and and her husband, or her ex-husband rather, Lucius line. So I'm thinking about, I know I already called this in the gallery. You can find this in the Sims gallery, and it's going to be under Lion's Den, and it's going to be under TLM 75 underscore wood. And I created this for them. So I'm hoping that you all will download it, and you'll also download the characters, and you can have so much fun playing it. I think it's going to be a great way to play The Sims, and I'm actually going to probably do some gameplay with them as well. Switch some things up a bit from what I don't like what they're doing on the show. I can kind of make it my own. So we'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll even, make my own record label studio type of thing. We'll see. So as you can see, I'm finishing up on the roofing and the back of that particular bedroom that I'm designing. I looked inside and I found that inside of the home that I'm building here, and I noticed that there wasn't a lot of room upstairs. So when you see the original one, or the finished product, you'll see that I did do some changes. Not many, but I did have to do that in order to render enough spacing. And I didn't want to keep the recorder on and kind of bore you guys with the little details. So I did kind of skip along a little bit while I was doing this. So everything's coming along. I think I just need to get in the windows and everything down at the bottom. That's the front. I just love the design. I'm so proud of myself on this. I have to give myself a pat on the back. I'm sorry, guys, but I just got to. I love doing this. Okay. And I did some little marbling on the front, but I ended up taking it out, and I did more of like a paneling look with the green. It's more of like, I think, a maroon color, and you'll see that towards the end of my project. And I love the bordering that they have in The Sims now. The Sims 4 building, I love it. I think it's such a good addition. And I can't wait, because I have to put some fireplaces in here. I just can't wait to design it. And I'll be showing you guys the room builds probably in the next day or so. You'll see what that looks like. And if you look over to the right-hand corner, that is another home that I designed also. That is just a small starter home. And don't have anyone living there, I don't believe. But who knows, you might be able to, I might do some gameplay with one of my characters, or Sims rather, for that. I don't know why I keep calling them characters. If you didn't know, also too, I do write. So, and right now I'm writing a romance novel, and so I don't know. Maybe eventually you guys can go ahead and check that out too if you're into romance novels, rather. So what I'm doing now is just finishing everything up. I've made this space that you see the color changes on right now at the bottom. I made this area like a little garden area so that the Sims could build their garden skills. I felt that was always needed. And I love how the upstairs here, they can be able to look over into the dam or whatever it's called, the little lake. So I thought that was a cool area for this to be built. And also cool too with this one, you can put this house just about anywhere. You could put it in, a grassland type area, or you can even put this one in Oasis Springs. You can put it there as well. I wonder what else they're going to have with the Newcrest. Are they going to give us some new community lots for us to do? Because they really haven't done that. Are they going to give us community lots or some other areas where we can kind of have our Sims go to do things? Because it really would help the gameplay if we had that. Get to Work has been good, where you can now create the businesses and your Sims can go and shop and do that kind of fun stuff. But I'd like to see a little bit more, EA, so get to work. So the home is coming along. Let's see. We've got the design here. The carport is looking good. The roofing is looking good. I love it. Let's see. That's another view of the house. I love it. Oh, and now I put in the grass area too in the front. And it's pretty much done. All I'm doing right now is all the finishing touches to it. And I would say this home is going to be completely done by tomorrow, no later than Sunday, where I'll have everything there. So if you guys want to come back and check me out, you can find it there. And all of the builds will be in my gallery. And on my blog spot, I'll be updating it with just some more talk and chat about building with The Sims. And it'll also give links to my videos through YouTube. You'll be able to view the YouTube videos and just come and hang out. Comment as you like. I love comments that, just kind of can help me as a builder. Or if you have any questions for me, please don't hesitate to, subscribe to me, and we can, discuss some stuff and just have some fun. Right now, as you can see that aerial view, I'm pretty much finished up. And so let's see what the ending, show you what the ending looks like. So I ended up going, as you can see, with this kind of green, hunter's green color, rather than the marbling effect on the front of the house. And then I went along with like I think it's also like a maroon color in the front. So you'll be seeing that shortly. Oh wow, this looks gorgeous. Can I move in? Man, look at that. I love it. I love all the different colors. Well, you guys, I'll see you again. This is the finishing product of my my modern home that I will be featuring in Newcrest. So please check me out on mommysplaytoo.blogspot.com, or you can check me out on YouTube.